Good evening, everybody. It's good to see you. Well, sort of see you. Can't really see you. I hope you're all doing well. We miss you terribly. Before we start the program, I just wanted to walk you through. Now, we did mail home some programs to you, so hopefully you're able to follow along and see all your names in print. We'll start the program this evening with Evelisa Rocha, who will be leading us through the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. This will be followed by a few comments from me and then from our superintendent, Dr. Lori Banlow. After this, we will begin our presentation of awards. I will begin this with the Scholars Award. This will be followed by Mrs. Biaggi presenting the Triple C Awards, Mrs. Hernandez, the Presidential Awards in Academic Excellence and Achievement. Dr. Michelle Gosh, our Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, will present the Wells Academic Excellence Medallion Awards. Mrs. Romaine and Mrs. Brone will then present the Wells Outstanding Student Achievement Awards for each team. We will then recognize each of you, the Wells Middle School Class of 2020 and the Brewster High School Class of 2024. Our principal, Mrs. Horler, will then welcome each of you formally into Brewster High School, and then I will have a few closing remarks. Please enjoy the program. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To begin, I would like to thank the many people who have been working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our district moving forward during these challenging times. First of all, I'd like to thank our district administration team led by our superintendent, Dr. Lori Banlow, Dr. Michelle Gosh, Mr. Victor Carlson, Dr. Elizabeth Kennedy, Dr. Brent Harrington. Thank you also to our custodians led by Mr. Glenn Fryer, our transportation department led by Mrs. Mary Smith, and our food service workers led by Mrs. Kathy Hancock. Additionally, I would like to say thank you to our Board of Education, our President, Mrs. Sonia Masika, our Vice President, Mrs. Carrie Cunningham, and our trustees, Mr. Glenn Niles, Mr. Daniel Hines, Mr. Scott Seaman, Mr. Eric Grutzner. We are deeply grateful for your leadership. In addition, a special thank you to our Wells family, our faculty, clerical and custodial staff who have gone above and beyond to support each other during this time. Most of all, I would like to acknowledge you, our class of 2024, our Brewster High School class of 2024, and congratulate all of you on your accomplishments. When the eye doctor tells us we have 20/20 vision, we feel pretty good about it. This is perfect vision. However, when we talk about 2020 as a year, I think we can all agree it will be remembered as far from perfect. We never saw this coming. When we were planning our quarterly themes for the year, based on our school-wide read, One for the Murphys by Linda Mullally Hunt, we tried to choose themes that would connect us as a community, while reminding us of the important life lessons from the novel. Our first theme was, Be Better, Not Bitter. So what does this mean? Well, I'm sure many of you felt cheated by the way this year turned out. As 8th graders, this is a big year, and you were supposed to experience all the cool things that 8th graders typically get to experience, like the 8th grade dinner dance, the Washington, D.C. trip, the final goodbye to Wells, modified sports, the Regents exams, and of course, the moving up ceremony. It seems unfair. This is where we look to our first theme. Hopefully, rather than becoming bitter about this, you chose to do things that made you better. Perhaps you learned a new skill or became closer to your family, read more books, or got more exercise. One thing we learned this year is that life can be unpredictable, but it is through these challenges that we have an opportunity to be our best selves, to be better, not bitter. The second theme was Be Someone's Hero. This pandemic saw many people emerge as heroes. Think about all the emergency workers, the nurses, the doctors, the firefighters, police officers, EMS workers who put their lives on the line, working around the clock to help each other, putting their own lives at risk. Think about our food service department delivering thousands of meals to families in need. Think about our teachers learning new ways to teach and connect with kids, and our counselors who reached out to children and families struggling during this time. Let's not forget your parents who had to meet new challenges during this time to keep you safe. Many of you had to step up and support your friends and family. You don't have to run into a burning building to be somebody's hero. By being there for others, by standing up to injustice, you become heroes. The smallest acts of kindness and courage will make you a hero to those who most need your support. The next theme, our quarterly call to action, was building relationships. In the blink of an eye, we went from being in school each day with friends to being isolated at home without friends. This made it difficult to build relationships. However, many of you became closer to your family members and friends. Maybe you spent more time with your family pets during this time. Maybe you just connected a lot more with your friends virtually. How many of you realize how important it is to have a network of people to keep you connected? This time helped remind us that we are all interdependent on others, and we are at our best when we have an opportunity to be there for others. Always remember that we have the power to help other people. If you build relationships and learn about others, you have the opportunity to make the world a better place for everyone. The final quarterly call to action, which we never really had much of a chance to get too deep into during the school year, at least not in person, but it reminded us that we are wells. There's a saying that distance makes the heart grow fonder. Sometimes we only appreciate others when they are taken away from us, or when they're not around to be with us. During this period of social distancing, we were not able to congregate as a group. This reminds us that there is a great strength in community. Sure, we all come from different places and different backgrounds and different families, and we have different histories, we have different expectations. But when we're together, we are much, much stronger. We learned this year more than any other year at H.H. Wells. We learned that H.H. Wells is much more than just a building situated on Route 312 and Farm to Market Road in Brewster, New York. But it's a community of people who care about each other and who learn from each other and who are always there to support each other. We've always known this, those of us who work here every day, but having it taken from us this year helped us to realize just how much we truly care about each other. As you move forward in life, please remember these important lessons, and we hope that when you look back at your time at Wells, it will bring a smile to your face. Be well, everybody, and thank you.
Mr. Clark and members of the faculty, proud parents, and above all, the 8th graders moving up to Brewster High School, my congratulations. I imagine that you are excited about moving up to 9th grade, a little scared of going to high school, sad about saying goodbye to friends and teachers, and excited about the summer. I also felt the same way when I was your age. But let me tell you, tomorrow will be the beginning of one of the most wonderful, memorable, exciting parts of your life. So let me speak to you now as your superintendent. I'm going to tell you some of the secrets to success that were shared with me years ago. They are growth, generosity, and gratitude. You can call them the 3 G's, and they are part of the secrets to success. The next years of your life will determine your future. So first, let's talk about growth. Make the next years one of growth. Embrace growth, find out what you're good at, find out what you like to do, and then grow. Because here is another secret. You can be anything you want to be. So don't be afraid. While you're at it, do not be afraid to fail either. The second is generosity. You have to be generous, even overly generous, because here is the secret. If you give more, you will have more. We are all familiar with the saying, it's better to give than to receive. You know there are all clues to great riches, both material and spiritual, and they are all true. Because when you give, you release a powerful blessing, and it embraces you. Being kind and giving of yourself to classmates and supporting each other is so important. You will be the Brewster High School class of 2024. Work together, you're like family. The third is gratitude. We say it every day, thank you. But we do not know how much power thank you has. When you appreciate people and events and the things you have in your life, the whole universe jumps up and down, and what it wants to do is to give you more. So try it. Say thank you more often. Say it with your every step. You will be amazed at the wonderful surprises it will give you. While we are at it, thank you for having me. It is really my great privilege to be in your presence today. So let me add with my wish for all of you. In your life, may you have people who will listen and spend time with you, encourage you, and believe in you. May you embrace growth and excellence. May you be generous. May you say thank you often. May you go forth and do wonderful things. I will see all of you next year at Brewster High School. Again, my congratulations.
On behalf of the Brewster Board of Education and the Brewster community we represent, I would like to say congratulations. You have achieved a huge milestone. While your 8th grade year may not have been what you had hoped for or expected, each of you should be very proud of all of your accomplishments. This year may have brought with it many unexpected obstacles, but you have all risen to the challenge of conquering them and therefore proving to yourselves that you will all embrace all of your future challenges, knowing you can get through anything. The lessons from this year and all those from the day you started kindergarten will continue to serve you as you go forward. You have also created many great memories in your journey from kindergarten to 8th grade that will stay with you forever. And you have so much more to still look forward to. High school will allow you all to stretch yourselves even further, explore new classes and interests, and grow your friendships along the way. So, enjoy this moment, enjoy your summer, and know that great adventures still await you as you continue your journey next year in high school. We are truly proud of you, and today we celebrate with you in your success.
Good evening, I'm Mrs. Hernandez, and it is with honor that I announce our Scholars Program. This is a long-time tradition here at Wells, and since scholarship is at the center of what we do, we are so very proud of tonight's award recipients. All of our scholars listed have earned a 93% or better for the first 3 marking periods, earning no quarterly or semester grade below a 74. Tonight we have a total of 59 8th graders who have achieved this, subsequently earning high honor roll status. We commend you for your discipline, persistence, adaptability, and perseverance, knowing this is no easy feat. Congratulations. Of the 59, 36 are receiving a 3-year scholars distinction. This means that they have earned high honor roll status for 11 consecutive quarters, beginning in 6th grade. Congratulations to you. For those students who have earned this, I have another goal for you to aim for. The Brewster Education Foundation awards a 7-year scholars, meaning that if you can continue this and do this in 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th in consecutive, all quarters for a total of 27 consecutive marking periods, you will receive this distinction as well. The Brewster Education Foundation also awards scholarships for those students who are able to achieve this remarkable accomplishment. On that note, I would like to announce our 8th grade scholars. Please stand up wherever you are at home. Evelise Arocho, Julie Barahona, Jacob Becker, Leo Becker, Leah Bizignano, Charles Bloss, Jared Brigman, Hayden Caruth, Justin Chen, Carter Deneen, Evelyn Dodge, Brendan Drew, Mark Fedio, Ariana Fisher, Kevin Fox, Max Gambino, Gianni Hiron, Kira Golash, Kendra Gonzalez, Amanda Guo, Ria Gupta, Brianna Hassa, Audrey Healy, Brianna Hernandez, Isabel Jabornik, Joseph Jimenez, Samuel Johnson, Colin Lamoureux, Aiden Lofell, Jackson Magri, Michelle Mayer, Jason Mariella, Daniel McKee, Livia Manella, Giselle Miguel, Carmelo Miniello, Jennifer Mitchell, Glenn Moeller, Giovanna Moran, Riley Nesbitt, Haney Omer, Catherine Panetta, Eliana Pappas, Jonah Park, Lila Peterson, Kaylee Pettit, Rebecca Pfeffer, Monaco Pillai, Claire Raynault, Alexander Sosa, Colin Spidel, Amelia Stathatos, Katherine Tarantino, Ariana Torque, Makenzie Tucker, Sarah Vaughn, Samuel Whitney, Logan Wild, and Ryan Williams. Congratulations to our 8th grade scholars. We are so very proud of you.
Hi, I'm Joanna Biaggi, and I'm the 8th grade counselor. I'm here to announce the winners of the Triple C Award. The Attorney General of New York State asks schools each year to nominate a student or students for the Triple C Award. This year, Henry H. Wells Middle School is proud to continue the tradition of this award. The Triple C Award is given to a student who exhibits courage, character, and commitment to overcoming adversity while still committing themselves to learning. Courage is defined as strength in the face of pain or hardship. Character is defined as having the qualities of honesty and integrity. Commitment is defined as the engagement or dedication to a purpose. This year's award winners demonstrate all of the above qualities and then some. This year, 3 students are deserving of this award. These students exemplify all of these traits in their quiet courage each day at school, to their commitment to learning and becoming better individuals. They show their character to their teachers, their families, and to their peers by having a ready smile and an attitude that they will overcome any challenges put in front of them. All 3 students nominated for the Triple C will know their own personal reason for how each of those attributes relate to them. It is with great pleasure that I announce this year's recipients of the Triple C Award: Jared Brigman, Paul Simpson, and Hannah Zemsky. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Hernandez, the Assistant Principal of Wells, and it is my honor to announce our 2020 President's Education Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement and for Outstanding Academic Excellence. Now, wherever you are in your home, you need to stand when you hear your name and be recognized. I so wish we were doing this in person, but this is going to go down in history. So please rise. Morgan Clare, Lola Fragliosi, Caitlin Griswold, Nora Keating, Dylan Marcus, Jordan Niles, Angelina Perez, Margaret Rigano, Lauren Salguero, Sienna Santiago, Monica Serafin, Nancy Sherpa, Paige Shirkelly, Jayla Stever, George Vallecillo Mayorkin. Congrats to our President's Education Awards for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Now, for our Outstanding Academic Excellence Award winners. Please stand. Marco Accurso, Jorge Aguilar, Adeline Benvenuto, Leah Bizignano, Lucas Chabadi, Justin Chen, Maya Costin, Mia Curvelli, Addison Crowley, Rainel De La Cruz, Adam Dervishai, Christopher DiBacari, Brendan Drew, Ryan Federico, Madison Ficaria, Haley Francis, Gabriella Geleno, Gianni Hiron, Jocelyn Hiron, Kira Golash, Megan Griffin, Amanda Guo, Brianna Hernandez, Isabel Jabornik, Joseph Jimenez, Samuel Johnson, Ava Katsetos, Aiden Lofel, Rebecca Lofel, Michael Mayer, Hubert Malazewski, Julia Marrero, Angelique Martinez, Kenneth Mejia, Jennifer Mitchell, Jenna Mueller, Peter Nagy, Riley Nesbitt, Fiona O'Reilly, Haney Omer, Catherine Panetta, Jonah Park, Justin Pereira, Kevin Perez, Kaylee Pettit, Claire Raynault, Ivan Selka, Markian Serco, Brianna Thomas, Eliana Thompson, Matthew Thompson, Lauren Tremarzo, Ava Verone, Alexander Warm, Logan Wild, and Kellen Wolf. Congrats to you all. A little bit about our President's Award. This is based on eligibility criteria. We look at student GPA, teacher recommendation. We look at consistency across 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And students are placed into 1 or 2 categories. This distinction is for students who may have missed the high honor roll by a small or larger margin, but have displayed academic consistency and have overcome obstacles in and out of the classroom. You should be very, very, very proud. I'm proud of you. And to all of my 8th graders, it's been an honor to serve you in the capacity of assistant principal. I will always be here for you. I will root for you to the end. And a big congratulations to you, class of 2024. We made history. Congrats again.
Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Gash. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum Instruction and Assessment. I am pleased to present the next set of awards, the Wells Academic Excellence Medallion Awards. They are achieved through focus and hard work within our academic areas. The first recipient is from the Art Department, Claire Renault. Next, from Technology Education, Brandon Valdez. We have 2 recipients for Health. The first is Hayden Caruth, and second is Rebecca Peffer. We have 3 recipients for Physical Education, Jacob Becker, Leo Becker, and Addison Crowley. Our vocal music recipient is Megan Griffin. Instrumental is Charles Bloss. For orchestra, it's Amelia Stathatos. General music is Colin Krebs. Moving on to world language, for Spanish, we have Glenn Mahler. In Italian, Ariana Fisher. For English, we have 3 recipients, Glenn Mahler, Kevin Fox, and Leah Bizignano. Math, we also have 3 recipients, Joseph Jimenez, Carter Deneen, and Eli Krasnichi. Moving on to science, 2 recipients, Evelyn Dodge and Max Gambino. For social studies, 2 recipients, Brianna Hernandez and Ria Gupta. And finally, for English as a new language, Catherine Dubon Orellana. Congratulations, everyone, and best of luck at the high school.
My name is Deb Romaine, an English teacher on the 8th grade Green team. The next award is the Wells Outstanding Student Awards. They are given to 2 students, 1 for each team, who we feel reflect the standard and quality of a Wells student. I will present the first Outstanding Student Award for the Green team. When one first meets this young woman, what stands out immediately is her soft voice, bright smile, and the kindness she shows to everyone around her. However, behind this softness lies the strength and commitment of a true leader, one who puts 100% commitment into every task, both inside the classroom and in the larger Wells community. She is a mature and extremely conscientious student whose strength of character has continued to shine during these most challenging times of distance learning, when she not only completed every assignment, but also joined our Zoom meetings and games just to say hi and to connect with her teachers and classmates. It is what her Green Team teachers love most about her, the sheer joy she gets engaging in and learning from every opportunity she can. Academically, she has maintained high honor roll status throughout all 3 years in the middle school, where her GPA never dropped below a 97 in any quarter. She also serves on the National Junior Honor Society and in student government. In addition to this service to the school, she takes the initiative to reach out to her fellow students through peer tutoring in the life skills class and as a member of the Kindness Club. Her talents in sports are also demonstrated on the softball field. She is a truly compassionate girl who is an excellent role model for her peers, even creating with her classmates a thank you video to the staff at Wells for Teacher Appreciation Day. Her classmates obviously recognized her exceptional qualities when they elected her the president of the class. Therefore, it is with great pleasure that I announce this year's 8th grade Green Team Outstanding Student, Evelise Aro.
Hello, my name is Louise Barone, a social studies teacher on the 8th grade white team. I will present the next Outstanding Student Award for our team. Our team is full of students that have brought intelligence, creativity, humor, empathy, and strong character to our classrooms each day. The teachers on this team will miss this group, and we wish them all the best in their future endeavors. The recipient of our team's Wells Outstanding Student Award is going to a young lady who has proven herself to be an extremely motivated and independent worker. When asked to write a poem for English class this year, our award winner described herself as intelligent, hardworking, a leader, and graceful. Intelligent, her high grades have earned her a spot in the National Junior Honor Society. Hardworking, she puts forth her best effort every day, taking pride in completing her work neatly and correctly. A leader, she has proved this skill most recently when coming to the aid of Miss Cornelio by giving tips on how to use Kami with her classes. Graceful, not even the broken leg she suffered this year during gym class could slow her down. In her free time, her favorite activity to do is dance. In a Google form I asked my students to fill in at the start of the year, she stated, "When I dance, it feels like there is a roller coaster in my heart." She has definitely proven her amazing dance skills to all of us in the Valari TikTok she posted with her sister for Mrs. Velasquez. She's a peer tutor for Mr. Salamini's class and a flute player in the band. Her quiet and effective approach to each task we've given her has impressed us all. Brewster High School is lucky to be gaining Ariana Fisher.
Hi, this is Joanna Biaggi, and I'm pleased to be able to read all of my 8th grade names for our graduates this year. It's certainly an unusual and different way of doing our ceremony. But without further ado, here are our 8th grade moving up candidates.
Behran Abzun Yurisha, Ian Abzun Prado, Marco Accurso, Camilla Adams, Jorge Aguilar, Israel Augustin Lopez, Christopher Anderson, Aaron Armisto, Ivelisse Arocho, Julie Barahona, Haley Barbosa, Mohammed Berry, Jacob Becker, Leo Becker, Jose Benitez, Adeline Benvenuto, Leah Bizignano, Charles Bloss, Rebecca Brill, Jared Brigman, Lucas Cabiati, Alan Canahui Gonzalez, Selena Cardona, James Carranza, Chrislyn Carreras, Hayden Caruth, Ivy Chen, Justin Chen, Morgan Clare, Carlos Perez Coronado, Anthony Corrado, Isabella Correa, Vanessa Correa, Maya Costin, Joseph Cottiers, Mia Crivelli, Addison Crowley, Jake Cuccinell, John Curtin, Emma De Benedictis, Rhinell Delacruz, Taina Delgado, Adam Dervishaw, Christopher DiBacari, Marley Dodona, Carter Deneen, Evelyn Dodge, Brendan Drew, Michael Drew, Catherine Dubon Orlana, Gregory Dunlap, Sloan Doyes, Lenny Ellington, Mariani Espinoza, Olivia Fahrenholk, Ryan Federico, Mark Fedio, Leomaris Fernandez, Madison Ficaria, Ariana Fisher, Kevin Fox, Lola Fragliosi, Haley Francis, Brianna Franklin, Brianna Fredson, Max Gambino, Gabriella Gelino, Johanny Giron, Jocelyn Giron, Kira Golash, Kendra Gonzalez, Aiden Graham, Brianna Graham, Megan Griffin, Caitlin Griswold, Matteo Guastadesani, David Guerra, Pablo Guevara Velasquez, Amanda Guo, Ria Gupta, Brianna Hassa, Natalie Hayes, Audrey Healy, Brianna Hernandez, Nicholas Howell, Christopher Irizarry, Isabel Jabornik, Eric Jacobson, Joseph Jimenez, Samuel Johnson, Ronnie Juarez Arlana, Ariana Jacino, Derek Carlson, Ava Katsetos, Nora Keating, Logan Keeler, James King, Timothy Kolka, Ely Krasnichi, Colin Krebs, Colin Lamoureux, Joseph Langone, Kevin Luisaka, Aidan LaFell, Rebecca LaFell, Isaiah Lopez, Jackson Magri, Michelle Mayer, Hubert Maliszewski, Dylan Marcus, Jason Mariella, Julia Marrero, Dainara Martinez de Paz, Narno Martinez Soto, Angelique Martinez, Eric Martinez Roque, Christopher May, Maureen McEnany, Daniel McKee, Franklin Mejia Flores, Kenneth Mejia, Livia Manella, Franklin Moren Perez, Lara Michelizzi, Giselle Miguel, Samantha Miller, Carmelo Miniello, Jennifer Mitchell, Glenn Muller, Brandon Monsegur, Daniel Morales Recinos, Marvin Morales, Giovanna Moran, Jenna Muller, Edwin Nahara, Jose Nahara, Peter Nagy, Riley Nesbitt, Jordan Niles, Kyle O'Hamlin, Ashley O'Hara, Fiona O'Reilly, Haney Omer, Viviana Pacaruco, Catherine Panetta, Elena Pappas, Jonah Park, Charles Pepe, Justin Pereira, Jeffrey Perez Cruz, Angelina Perez, Kevin Perez, Lila Peterson, Kaylee Pettit, Rebecca Pfeffer, Monica Polai, Marlon Pinto, Cristia Platero Garcia, Reed Podvesker, Christian Portella, Jonathan Portillo, Janelle Portocarrio, Elisa Posadas Aguiar, Karen Ramirez Reyes, Ana Ramos Gonzalez, Giana Rasmussen, Aileen Rialpi, Adelia Recinos, Claire Renault, Margaret Rigano, Alondra Rodriguez, Shay Rookwood, Aiden Rosario, Michael Racinko, Sarah Sass, Lauren Salguero, Michael Sandoval, Elisa Sankar, Raujan Santiago, Sienna Santiago, Yvonne Salka, Jillian Schaub, Monica Seraphin, Nancy Sherpa, Paige Skrelly, Paul Simpson, Ione Slavkin, Alexander Sosa, Colin Spidel, Amelia Stathatos, Amir Stefanos Gavaros, Jayla Stever, Cameron Storms, Ian Sutherland, Markian Sherko, Dominic Tamburino, Katherine Tarantino, Brianna Thomas, Jaden Thomas, Eliana Thompson, Matthew Thompson, Elias Texani, Ariana Torkey, Lauren Tramarzo, Keanu Tashamba, Makenzie Tucker, Brandon Valdez, George Valicio Mayorkin, Tyler Vanderkirk, Joseph Vaughn Amico, Sarah Vaughn, Andrew Villardo, Ava Verone, Alexander Worm, Dylan Weaver, Dylan Weber, Samuel Whitney, Logan Wild, Ryan Williams, Kellen Wolf, Alyssa Zadrima, Heidi Zamor, Hannah Zemsky, Braylon Zuleta Miranda.
future class of 2024. I'm Nikki Horler, and I'm the high school principal. You are now in a phase of your life when things are about to change tremendously. You have years of high school, but before you know it, it shall all come to pass. You will soon come to the realization that even good things in life have to come to an end. That is why the first thing that I would like you to remember is this last stretch of your stay in middle school, and it is to seize the day, carpe diem. In September, when you walk through the doors of Brewster High School for the very first time as freshmen, remember to create meaningful experiences for you and your friends during high school. Join clubs and other extracurricular activities. Try out every good thing there is in life and find your niche. Remember that. Find your niche. Remember that memories are forged only once, and we shall not pass this way again. Have you failed at some things while at Wells? Remember always that failure is never final. Remember that you only truly fail when you quit and stop trying. And remember very well that the past cannot hurt you if you don't allow it to do so. Lastly, I would like to tell you something that I hope you will remember, that I hope to not only reverberate in your hearts, but penetrate your souls. You are needed by this school, by this town, by this country. You are needed by this world. You have a mission to fulfill. Everything that has happened in your life, your sorrows, your successes, your fears, your failures, and your joys, everything in you, past, present, and future, are there for a reason. And as Steve Jobs said, you can only connect the dots in the end. While at Brewster High School, find your passion and follow your heart. And believe me, you are all bound to do great things. Congratulations, future class of 2024, and welcome to high school.
To formally end this evening's presentation and to formally end your career here at H.H. Wells with a special shout out to Mrs. Joanna Biaggi, your guidance counselor. Mrs. Biaggi truly embraces the role of counselor, even more so during this unique time in our country's history. She's been there for you, trying to connect to you, and she's always coming back to me with any concerns she may have. So thank you so much, Mrs. Biaggi. I'd also like to thank my administrative team here in the office, Mrs. Hernandez, who has been incredible, and Mrs. Price. I know that they will miss you, and I know that you will miss them as well. It's a pleasure to work with both of these ladies. I'd also like to thank your teachers who have gone above and beyond during this unique time teaching. I know it has been a challenge for them. I know that they would much rather be with you face to face, but the situation did not allow them to be able to do that. So I just want to say thank you and acknowledge their hard work during this difficult period of time. I'd like to thank our clerical staff. They've been in the building, and our custodial staff have been in the building for much of the time while many of us have been out of the building, just keeping things running. A special shout out to my secretary, Mrs. Jennifer Cormier, who has been keeping me on task, which is not always easy to do. So thank you for all your help and support. Finally, I would like to thank all of you. I've said this all year long that you guys have been an incredible class. I truly respect how you have carried yourselves through your time here at Wells. I wish we could have seen it through to the end of the year, but I know that you're doing well, and I know that you will thrive in the future. So good luck to all of you. We will miss you terribly, and best of luck at Brewster High School. Be well, everybody. Thank you.